I'm back again. I didn't think I would be back so soon. I didn't think I'd be back so soon. But I had to come here and see how the people are feeling. Word is my girl, Malaysia Fulwali, jumped ship. She left. Well, she's in the portal. She ain't left yet. Because she could withdraw and whatever. But odds are 99% she's gone. You feel vindicated, Ghost? Where you want her to go? US, where do you want her to go? Cali. Where do you want her? Which team? USC? UCLA? Where you want her? I don't think she's doing that. Hold on, I gotta get my bad. Get my little thing set up because I'm making breakfast in the afternoon because I just got back from the gym. Where do you want her to go? Anywhere close to you. Be for real. Where do you want her to go? Or are you saying it don't matter which Cal team she goes to that you'll be in attendance? Is that what you're saying? That way you can go watch her play? Dawn was never going to loosen up the leash on her. I mean, Dawn runs a certain program. I think we all know that. So, I mean, I hope, I'm like I said in my description, I'm surprised, but I'm not surprised. But I really felt like Dawn like recruits them from birth. It seems like she's in their ear from like 8th grade, 7th grade, whatever, and she stays, contacted with them and all this other stuff. Oh shoot. But like I said this morning, which is so crazy. I said this morning, there is no loyalty with these schools anymore. It's just not. Like in the age that we're in with NIL and money, you're a business at this point. You gotta do what's best for you and your family, the decisions that you make greatly, like you have to make those decisions. And although we would have loved to have her stay in South Carolina with her family and all that other stuff, I mean, let's be honest, there are teams that's been after her. I really feel like that's been in her ear saying like, why are you over there? You can do so much with this and this. We can give you this. We can start you here. We can do this, all this stuff. You can get this type of exposure. And money and opportunity talks, really. So I ain't mad at her for leaving. I thought she would stay. I thought Dawn had enough for her, but like some people were saying, she had already got her ring. She already got her undefeated season. She already has 2 SEC championships. So now it's time to go get your individual awards. I mean, that wasn't as valuable as continuing to win back in the day. But we're in a new age. It's a new time, new age. And it is what it is. You're right, Boog. This is a business. Once Don got Latson, the writing was on the wall for South Carolina guards. But the thing is, Latson is not going to come there and do what Latson did in Florida, because she does not run, she doesn't run a program that way. There's usually not like just one go-to star in South Carolina. So the people were saying like Malaysia left because of Latson, but Latson's not going to be Latson at South Carolina, not in that way. But I get what you're saying, like sharing minutes and sharing the spotlight and not being the main go-to for the scoring and stuff like that. I can see that. Capitalism be capitalisming. It does. It is what it is. I wish her luck. Sometimes the grass isn't greener on the other side, always greener on the other side. I agree. RC says, wow, we will be back in the final four. Says AB. Adrian says, yes, sir. Ghost says, exactly. I already got the line items on the resume. Spoiled Brat says she probably stays at an Under Armour school. Hey, my favorite cousin. What's going on, AB? How are you? She better choose a contender. She get her rewards, but wind up on the average team. Lay's one NIL contract under Don was with some off-brand and small. I mean, I don't think she has to stay at an Under Armour school to keep her Under Armour deal. Because who? Oh man, it was a player that I can't think of who it is right now. I just recently found out was an Under Armour athlete who was also signed to Under Armour. I can't remember who it was. Dang it, who was it? I don't remember. They played for a Nike school though. But that doesn't mean she loses anything because Angel was signed with Reebok while she was at LSU, and LSU is a Nike school. So I don't think it matters about what kind of school she goes to unless she just wants to be able to wear her shoes during games. If she just wants to be able to wear her shoes during game, then she'll stay with an Under Armour school. But I don't think anything else outside of that matters. AZ. That's what it is. Thank you, Groovy. AZ is with Curry Brand. You're right. Thank you. You got to get out of my way. Thank you. Hold on. Let me rewind. I'm making breakfast, y'all. By the way, I just got back from running errands. I haven't even showered or changed yet from the gym. But hold on. Let me see. Latson is not going to be called to do much. Will work out for her. Hey, Danae, what's going on? Surprised, huh? Lay is going to an Under Armour school. Lay and Hannah. Lay at Notre Dame. Look, if it can stay in the family, I'm not mad at it. Caval, Kate went to LSU from Notre Dame. If Lay wants to go to Notre Dame and play with Hannah, I ain't mad at that. I'm not mad at that idea. RC says, I'm shocked. I'm trying to figure out if this is good for the game. RC, we're in a different, like, I don't know how many times I have to say in a different way. Not to you, just saying, like, we're just in a different space. Like, this is why, like, we're everybody's shocked about all these different moves, but this is where we are now. This is where we are. We might see even more shocking moves along the way, not only with this portal, but maybe next year as well, I'm sure. Let's see. How about Iowa State lay in the backcourt with Audie in the post, plus a chance to, what is that, endear herself to all the Midwest white folk. You can do all you want there. You're going to get that support at that moment, then they're going to drop you like a bad habit. I don't know. I don't know if that's what's going to happen. But then Lay can't even wear her shoes for games. That's true. Rasheen, what's going on? I hope she understands Dawn protected her a lot. I wish her the best. Yeah, I think there's pros and cons with Lay leaving. I think Dawn, even though they're kids. You know, they are young adults, but they're kids, especially the freshmen and sophomores. You know what I'm saying? Like, you only see one thing. And even Lay said herself at one point, like, you know, when I came here, I wasn't playing defense. All I wanted to do was score, blah, 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 blah. And she was like, you know, she's taught me a lot. You know, she's benched her a lot. And, you know, kind of made her understand that we're playing within a certain system. And if you're not playing defense, I'm not going to let you on that floor. I'm also not going to let you just chunk up shots and make bad decisions. I want you to, you know, make better decisions. So although those are good learning lessons, if you have a school that's like, bump all that, you can do what you want, when you want, how you want. You're a generational player. You do this, and this. Come here and we're going to make sure that happens for you. Kind of some of those life lessons go out the window. You know what I'm saying? We see it all the time. So hopefully hopefully she goes to a place she could still be very successful. It works out for her, but like you said, I think Don did protect her in certain ways. And, you know, only time will tell. Only time will tell if the grass is really greener on the other side, you know? So I hope she gets whatever she wanted. The reason why she made that move, whatever she wanted out of making that move, I hope she accomplishes that, because I wish her nothing but the best. And I still can't wait to see her play in a W, because I really feel like she will. Iowa State has Jada Williams protected or leashed. I don't think she leashed. Like, I feel like Dawn is a different kind of coach. You know what I'm saying? I think she's more old school. And maybe that doesn't work in the way the game is played, and especially when I mean game is played, not necessarily game like playing physically, but the game of just like the business of basketball is not like that anymore. So I don't think she leashed her, but I mean, the people that wanted her out of South Carolina, y'all got what y'all wanted, and I hope y'all support her wherever she goes, because there was a lot of people that was like, she needs to leave South Carolina, leave South Carolina. I hope they support her wherever she goes. Danae says, I wish I could say everything I want to. Say it. I want to know what you said. Hey, high vibrations. What's going on? Bree Hall didn't get invited to the draft. I didn't think she would. I didn't even think, did she declare that she wants to go? I had been hearing that Bree wasn't even going to be considered for the draft. I don't think she was going to. I don't know. You got to go outside? I don't know. I would like to see her drafted, but we don't know. I mean, she might be also like a late round draft pick. Somebody might see the value in Bree and want her. I keep getting ladybugs in my little... Where are y'all coming from? Somebody might see the value. It might be, we might get a Kate Martin surprise draft, like the Aces did Kate. She was just there to support. She wasn't invited either, and she ended up on the Aces. Got her 100 grand and bounced. Now she's a Balk. Hit the like button. Yes, y'all, hit the like button. We talking breaking news. We talking breaking news. Who is surprised by this Malaysia Wiley news that she's no longer, well, she's in the portal. Well, let's see where she commits to. If she's going to get what she wants. Let's see. Book said that we're in a different era of college basketball. The portal is stupid. It was cool until it was my team. Calling a spade a spade. Now you're right? It's all fun and games when everybody else is leaving their school, but when it's one of ours, we're like, whoa, what's happening? Wait a minute now, slow up, slow down. Who said you can leave? She may have gotten offered a lot of money. Yeah, I think money and opportunity. I mean, you got to understand, like, people read, especially like the young kids. They read what's going on online. They see that. And they see people saying she's too good to be leashed. She's too good to be coming off the bench. She's too good to be at South Carolina playing under that program, under that system. She needs to go here. She needs to do this. She deserves that, and they hear that. And those schools know that, and they see that, and that's what they go after. Bottom line, money and opportunity talks. That's all I think. What is it, 11 minutes? I don't remember. She may have gotten all. I already said that. J Spot. What if fans decide they don't want to be fans of programs then? What if fans want to switch team affiliations too? I'm just saying. But RC, that's where we are. I mean, as these players change, as these players' loyalty change, they're fans of these players. I don't know. We do have a large amount of fans that's just fans of the team because they've gone there, their kids go there, they live there. They're going to support the team no matter what players are there. But there's also fans of players that they're going to go where their players go. You know what I'm saying? So it could happen. It could happen. I don't know. If we had Latson for 2 years instead of one, then I wouldn't be too upset. But we only have her for 1 year. Well, I mean, we know that Dawn is really good at recruiting, so I think we'll be good. I think we'll be good. Man, Arizona really fell off. You think Becky Burke can turn it around for them? She was announced as head coach a couple of days ago. I don't know. I'm not sure who Becky is, but I do know that Arizona has turned over a lot of their players. So hopefully she can get that program going. Well, obviously she wants to do whatever she wants to do in the courts. Yeah. I'm with Danae on this one. The portal is mofo cray. It is. Yep. I mean, I was just reading about, LSU, another one of my teams. Their whole front court is gone. Now we did get, hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get this. Ooh, don't die. Did I kill it? Get up, get up, get up. It's a little butterfly. Get over here. A ladybug. I'm trying not to. Did it go outside? There he is. Okay. I'm trying not to kill it. Put him outside. Put her outside. What was I saying? Oh, LSU has lost their whole front court. But we just got Kate there. So, I mean, we shall see who they get in. It's just, it is what it is at this point. Showtime is what Adrian says. Ghost says, I feel you, it's a risk, but in the short term, Kelsey Mitchell and Bonner and others could get what they want. Oh, are we talking about, when did we start talking about Indiana? I must have missed that. Ghost says, I will support Lay just like I want Ken back in the W in unrivaled ASAP. I'm tired of post heavy ball. I mean, the W is a big girls league. It always has been. It may change through this, new wave of players coming in, but for the past 28 years, it's been super post heavy. It's always been that way. I think that after Latson committed, she had a talk with Dawn about starting and probably didn't like what was said because Dawn was not going to guarantee that. Yeah. Do you think she stay in the SEC? I don't know. That's going to be rough. I think who was saying this earlier? RC was saying if you stay in the same conference and you go to like another team within your same conference, that's kind of shady to do that. So I don't know if she stays. I mean, what if what if Coach Yo ends up getting Lay at Ole Miss? That would be crazy because she's been in the portal heavy. I don't know. I don't know where she goes. I mean, does she go to Texas? Does she go to who else is one of our rivals? Texas A&M. Does she's not going to LSU. But like I don't know. I don't know where she goes. I'm excited to see where she is. That one spot just opened up for another player who wants to win championships. Facts. Ghost says it was cool until it wasn't my team. Ole Miss will call Lay dangerous team. I just said that too. RC says then you got some of these programs that won't make moves, no moves at all. They're just sitting here doing nothing. Ghost says to AB they can win a championship on Dawn's bench then. Malaysia wants to run. More power to her. AB says it don't matter when we play Lay. It's going to be business, never personal. Danae says, does Ole Miss have any spots or money left? I don't know. I know Coach Yo is kicking. Yeah, yeah. I don't think a lot of coaches realize they probably thought that Lay would leave and they made a lot of moves already. But I don't know. Where does Lay go? This is probably the biggest news outside of Olivia. I think Olivia and Lay is the two for me. I would think is the biggest breaking news there is because I didn't think Olivia would leave Notre Dame, and I damn sure didn't think Lay would leave South Carolina. Watch Lay go beast next time she's in colonial life. Colonial life. Oh yeah, it's always like that. You leave your former team, you got people talking noise about you leaving and stuff. Okay, go inside. Go. Get in the house. Then you know you have that extra energy. That's what I was scared for another team to pick up Kennedy. Because Kennedy is gonna cook Chicago if she was playing, if she had made a team and she's playing against us. It is just is what you do. It is what you do. That's why it's going to be exciting to see Jewel play against Seattle. Because that's like a big thing too. I don't know so much about some of the Indiana players playing their old team because I mean Connecticut's not even the same team anymore, so that's nothing for Bonner or At, who's playing on Phoenix to worry about. Maybe Phoenix and Atlanta might be a good one because BG. But I don't think that's all that visceral there. It's like when Kalia Copper used to play Chicago, you can feel like she wanted to cook us. She wanted to cook us every chance she got. KP. So Aces and Sparks is going to be a good one too because I think that's going to be one. So it just happens. It happens in basketball. Damn, J Spot, you making hella noise. What the hell you cooking? I just made some eggs and some sausage. I was moving my pan out of the way and then I got some French toast in the oven. I'm going to be eating hella late, but I didn't have breakfast this morning. I just had a snack. Your friend Seth's going to be mad. I mean, Seth is very, very Gamecock, and I don't know about her being mad. She'll probably be a little disappointed, but I mean, she understands just like all of us that it is a business. And, like I said, these players don't have the loyalty to teams that they used to have. So I think for her being a Gamecock fan, like truly, truly to the soul, it probably hurts a little bit and, probably a little upsetting. But I mean, she knows what it is. I think she'll be okay. Bug, you so pretty in the sunlight. You sure don't need a man to You sure you don't need a man to crush those nasty bugs for you? Oh my gosh, Ghost, cut it out. Cut it out. But if you want to come over here and kill bugs, I don't kill the bugs. I just want them out of my house. But if you want to come through and kill bugs, be my guest. I could see her at UNC. Okay. North Carolina. Hi, Ace. I could probably see us getting Neepkins from Utah now. That was a rumor I also heard going around the timeline. We might get her. Ghost says, speaking of UNC, how does Sarah Strong get out of the Carolinas? Huge missed opportunity. Yeah, I don't know, but man, Sarah is going to be a problem. She's already a problem, but she's going to be a major problem through her career in college. It's crazy. The way that girl plays is crazy. Jay, I swear 20 people went live talking about lay transfer at the same time. You dropped this live, everybody on it. Yeah, it was breaking news. I mean, y'all know. I mean, y'all had to know I was going to come on here. I mean, that's one of my teams. That's one of my people. And although I didn't go live for Olivia, Lay has been a hot button topic because it's been going on. Is she going? Is she staying? What is she going to do? So I had to come on live and talk about that. Nobody was expecting Olivia to go anywhere. She ended up going to TCU. So shout out to her. I might just have to follow her wherever she goes. High Vibration says Maryland is another Under Armour school. Oh, Maryland. Maryland. That's a good one. Political says what lay leaving South Carolina, is that true? Just getting home. I mean, it's been reported by several outlets that she has jumped in the portal. So as far as I know, it's true. But I mean, she hasn't gone anywhere yet. So until she commits, we don't know. Because I've seen people jump in the portal and then withdraw as well. So I don't really know what she's going to do, but we shall see. Ghost says it's scandalous that Kennedy still don't have a team. Yeah, it's kind of crazy that no one has picked her up yet. I mean, we got training camp coming up soon, so I'm wondering if any teams are gonna. I'm wondering if any teams are gonna get her on a training camp contract, and maybe she'll show what she has and remind these people that she's her. Um, but I don't know. I mean, I just I can't get over that people think that Kennedy is just such a horrible person in the locker room that you don't want that kind of production. The kind of production that Kennedy can give you, you don't want that. That's crazy to me. I'm late afternoon. Hey, Monty, what's going on? What's the chances of getting Morrow for Chicago? Um, Chicago getting Morrow to me is slim to none. The names that he brought up, Jeff was talking. He brought up Sanaya Rivers. He brought up, and I said this earlier. Now I can't remember who else it was. Oh, Maddie Westbelt. He ain't say nothing about Nice. I think Nice would have to be a 3, and I don't know if Jeff is as impressed with Anissa being in that position as I think he should be. But what I do know that Nikki Vargas from the Aces president, loves some Anissa Morrow, and what she's been saying for the past like half season of college this year is that any team that gets Anissa is going to get a steal. She believes in her skills. She believes in the stuff that she can bring to a team. She believes in her attitude and her dog mentality. And if Aces didn't have such a low pick, she probably would be going after her, because I don't think Nice would be available whenever the Aces get their pick. I think it's 13 or something like that. But I think she would scoop her up. Also, Dallas talked about Nice being a great pickup, but obviously they don't have the picks either. I mean, they got the first pick, but they're not going to pass up Page. So I don't know. I would love to have her on Chicago, but I honestly don't know how well she would fit in what they're doing. Like, having her in general is great, but can they utilize her the way she needs to be utilized? Because I don't really know what they're doing in Chicago right now. It's kind of all over the place. Hey, Eagles brother, what's going on? This one's gonna sting. Yeah, this is crazy. Ghost gonna dress up like men in black and come kill bugs. He'll dog going for Wiley. Ooh. Groovy says loyalty is overrated in the real world. If you ain't get what you want at work, you will leave then too. Yeah, I'm not saying anything's wrong with it. I'm just saying that's where we are now. It used to be you were loyal to a certain school, like a Tennessee, like a UConn, because you believed in that program and you knew that program had proven itself to produce winners, because that was what it was about, winning your national championship, blah, 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 this and that. And now it's not about that. It's about money. Should have known when Lay didn't post about Latson. Maryland is interesting. Going to think about that one for a minute. High Vibration says, I guess Lay was like, well, I already have the Natty SEC MVP and 6 Women of the Year now. I want to be a starter and ball out. Yeah. Bree Wayne says Notre Dame, NC State, Maryland, Iowa wanted her last year. Ooh, NC State. Donovan says, J Spot, this is wild seeing all these moves, but I knew when they picked up Latson, she wasn't going to want to play a second fiddle to Latson her junior year. Um, I wanted to ball out too. Lay makes folks rise to the from their seats. Ghost says that's true. Um, Donovan says that's true. She has the chip and accolade. She wants to really have freedom. RC says she is to Bree Wayne. Iowa ain't doing Jack Boo Boo. Political says if they wanted Morrow, they would have kept the pick. Yeah. I don't know what Jeff is doing, so I can't speak on Chicago. I don't know what's going on. I'm just sitting and waiting. I have no idea what their idea is for anything. Don't know at all. Jeff is nobody to be impressed. He don't know talent, no way. Ghost says Iowa just got McDonald's All-American. I thought, no. Iowa, they did. I don't remember her name. Political says Morrow will be the steal of the draft. Doesn't Dallas have 2 first-round picks? Do they? I thought they traded their pick. I might be wrong. I I gotta look because I don't remember. Political says hit those likes. Hit those likes. Thank you. Yes, run up the likes for Boog. Eagles brother says I wonder if Raven coming back or that player they pick up from FSU affected this decision. No, Raven is why Latson is coming to South Carolina. Raven already announced that she was not going to go to the W. She was going to stay in South Carolina. Latson is her old high school teammate. They won a championship together or championships together. So Raven definitely wanted Latson on the team, and she's definitely staying there to play with her. She says they talk almost daily. That's her girl, and she would be excited to have her with the program. Lay's performance in the championship made me think she needed to move and go to Tennessee. But do you think she would fit in Tennessee? Because they also they do those hockey rotations where nobody stays in the game a very long time anyway. She just keeps rotating 5 and 5 and 5 and 5. So I don't know if that would work. But what would be to her benefit is that we know Lay can score very quickly in a short amount of time and be effective. So, I mean, that could work for her, but I don't know if that's what she's looking for. Raven says she's coming back. RC says I love her too. Like she's the bomb.com as a player. The girl Iowa got, but if they try to make her Clark or Olsen to the community, I think she will leave. Why not? Everybody else is leaving. Ghost says I'll defer to you, RC, on Iowa culture, but you right. No program safe from the portal. Ain't nobody safe. Nobody's safe from the portal. That's crazy. Jay, if they ain't got no loyalty, it's harder to have loyalty. The irony after UCLA got smoked by UConn, I was like, outside of Lauren Betts, I don't want none of y'all back. Well, you got your wish because a lot of people left UCLA, and Lauren Betts is still there, but her sister's coming there to play, right? If I'm not mistaken. That's what she wanted to do. So it's my fault all the players got up and left. It is your fault. You got your wish. Sometimes dreams do come true. All right, y'all. I'm not going to beat a dead horse. I just wanted to come on here, see how y'all feeling, let y'all know how I'm feeling. But if you are just joining or you're in here late, we were talking about Lay has decided to get in the portal and leave South Carolina. Didn't think it would happen. I thought she was a homegrown girl and she was going to stay just like Joyce and ride it out. But, things happen. So Ghost says he is vindicated. Shout out to Ghost and shout out to all the people that said she was leaving. Y'all, I guess y'all knew something that we didn't. But I wish her luck. And when we find out where she's going, if it's salacious enough, I'll be back on live. If she announced she's going to LSU or something, I'm gonna have to get on the live and talk to y'all. But I'm sure we won't find out where she's going. I doubt we found out like today. It might be like later on next week or something like that. Unless she already knows where she's going. But anyway, y'all take care. Again, happy Friday. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace out.